listening to this and you probably looked into the self-improvement journey or you're related to it at some point, you've probably heard of monk mode. Now, monk mode is a term, it's being used quite recently, since the 2020, since 2021, and so it's become a lot more popular. However, it has been around since 2017, 2018, I believe. I first heard this term through Iman Gadji, which was this year as well, and I wasn't knowledgeable about this term before. Now, among him, there's Chris Williamson, who has who does the podcast Modern Wisdom, which is my favorite. I listen to it all the time, and both of them talk about how monk mode is a mindset, an approach to life in order to reach your goals. Now, me personally, I'm not really sure what my goal is. Through Iman Gadzi, and I don't know if you've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is a book that I greatly recommend. The writer, Robert Kiyosaki, talks about the rat race. Now, if you haven't read the book, the rat race is basically a system that in your life you go through education, you get into a job, and you become a worker. You work for society, you become part of the system, or should I say, you follow this blueprint created by government and people in higher power who want to take control over you, who want to take control over society itself. Iman Gadzi talks about the same thing. He talks about the system, which is something that the government has created, and through the education system, which is probably the biggest contributor to it. um, young the young generation, kids and all that, they grow up and they move into this system. Now, the system is to indoctrinate people, to get them under control through jobs, through work experience, and many different ways. Now, the rat race and the system, they're both basically the same things. They go through the same idea and they both talk about the same idea. So, that has become my goal, to get out of this rat race and the system. However, to do that, I am still quite young. I'm still going through the educational system right now, and now I am aware of the system itself, and so that helps me try and not become part of it, try not to fall for it. However, it's not like I can just drop out, which is something that I could do. However, I am not going to, as that is not something that I do want to happen. Questioning myself, questioning my values and virtues, I've realized that this is really just come from my parents and people around me who told me how great this educational system is, how great I will become if I just follow it and I dedicate myself to it and at some point get a high paying job. Robert Kiyosaki talks a lot about how money shouldn't be the end goal. You should not work to earn money. Money is just the means to your end goal, and many people, or most people, they need to find what that goal is. Monk mode is the way at this point. I need to focus, I need to approach my goals at my best and achieve them. Now, monk mode are non-negotiables that you set yourself to do every single day in order to create discipline, in order to focus and reach your goals. Now, minor non-negotiables are 30-minute workout every day, 10-minute meditation, and 1 hour revision. No short-term entertainment. Now, the first three, they're quite self-explanatory. However, the no short-term entertainment, that is talking about TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, movies, any short-term information that I receive or I perceive from social media, that is really not going to help me in any sort of way. Monk mode creates discipline, and discipline is the best weapon in your artillery.